connection, compassion, hope. These are the things we strive for in a time of uncertainty and rapid change. Bringing generations together to support each other and address critical needs is a strategy that improves lives, builds caring relationships, and strengthens the fabric of our society. Many older adults with limited knowledge of English feel isolated from their communities and have difficulty accessing health care, using public transportation, or even speaking to their own grandchildren. In Project Shine, students helping in the naturalization of elders, college students across the country are teaching English to older immigrants and refugees and assisting them in their efforts to become U.S. citizens.
What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Law Court.
Yeah, the Supreme Court.
There's this whole stigma of the elderly population that they can't learn as well. They won't remember things as well, which I found to be untrue.
I'm 85 years old. I'm not a teacher. I'm an old student. 2 years ago, I go to the coffee cup. Seniors to become American citizen.
I really appreciate these younger folks coming to help us. They're very unselfish, they're very enthusiastic, they dedicate all this time and energy to help us. This is a very good chance for two generations to get together.
I think that getting citizenship is really pretty much getting your own voice and establishing a place in our country, in the community, in the neighborhood. It's a sense of identity.
Right now, I'm limited by my language difficulty. If I can communicate better, I can always show the younger generation how Chinese culture and history can also enrich their life.
She teach me Mandarin, like how to speak it and write it. She's kind of like my role model.
I really like my teacher.
Intergenerational programs are benefiting individuals and enhancing our communities, especially in areas where revitalization is most urgently needed. Groundwork Yonkers brings together residents of all ages to beautify neighborhoods and build connections across racial, socioeconomic, and age groups.
Yonkers is really an amazing place. It's an old historic city that has seen better days. There's a big push right now to really change not only the downtown, but the neighborhoods as well. This is an intergenerational green team program that brings older adults and youth together to plan out, design a new garden on a vacant lot. The neighborhood we're working in with the green team is perceived to be one of the more dangerous areas in the city. This is a neighborhood where there are tremendous divisions between races, between ages, tremendous economic decline. Our mission really is to get the people involved in reclaiming a sense of stewardship about their neighborhood.
My involvement started around November of last year. The first time I saw it was a vacant lot. It had been cleaned, but I heard it had been rubble strewn before that. And there was a planning stage to determine what would be done with it.
It's fun. It's fun to get together and just share a common goal to just do something with, especially with the neighborhood where you live in.
It's really interesting to see older white adults to link with, with kids from the hood, basically. And we give them a common ground by dealing with plants, like simple things of life, plants and nature and cleaning.
No matter what we're doing, if we're painting or gardening, it's to make that connect between the older generation and the younger generation. It affects the kids greatly because they see progress. They see something they had their hands on and it changed.
Our older residents in this community have a wonderful sense of history and what their life has meant living in this neighborhood, and the kids can tap into that.
We'll learn more because they're older, and they'll let us know what happened to them and what can we do to change our lives. The kids loved it. They actually helping their own community, and they having fun at the same time.
It's not only about changing the place, which we're clearly doing, but it's changing people's perceptions of other people. So we're really in intergenerational programming, we're changing places and changing lives.
Everybody's welcome. We are changing the groundwork.
A disturbingly large number of our children are reading below grade level. In communities across America, Experience Corps mobilizes the time, talent, and experience of older adults to help children improve their literacy skills and succeed in school.
When I found out that I could really do something to help kids learn and to see their faces when they really find out that, oh, I'm reading now, it's an enjoyment for me just to be out and be among them.
We're tapping into this incredible power of older adult volunteerism. It really creates an energy within the school that not only provides the tutoring power, but also affects the teachers and the overall culture and climate of the school. A school like Pennypacker, where you've got 14 members on the team, that equates to almost 200 hours of service a week.
The children that were chosen to be tutored by our intergenerational tutors were those children that we felt had a lot of academic issues. They needed a lot of one-on-one. They needed a lot of care and attention. The fact that you have consistency, you have love, you have all of these extra people who come in and give the children the one-on-one that teachers can't, the academic impact was tremendous.
She helps me write better, and she helps me read better.
His teacher thought that Elliot could use some help in reading.
Thank you, Miss Grace.
When I retired, life changes. You're used to going to work every day, and with this program, it gives you a whole new meaning to your life, working with the children. I think the children see all of us as role models because they see something that they can strive for, something that they can achieve themselves, and they realize that you're a friend. They definitely have a more positive attitude toward older people. I think that this program has changed the community to a great extent. It's uplifting.
When I read the newspaper and they talk about the school system, instead of sitting there drinking coffee, I feel so much better when I can say that I'm trying, one child at a time.
Relationships are at the core of intergenerational programs.
Who is that laughing boy? Do I know you? Do I know you?
Through the National Family Friends Program, older adults provide in-home support and companionship to families that have children with special needs. These volunteers give parents, who may be isolated and overwhelmed, a break and become caring friends to the whole family.
Carl, when he was young, from 1 year old to 4 years old, was at an early intervention program. And at some point in that time, we found out from the social worker that there was a program called Family Friends. The idea of having a senior citizen come and be a friend to Carl and others in the family was wonderful. I have time to do the things I need to do, whether it's write a letter, go shopping. I know somebody's with Carl and that he's having a really good time.
When I first started, I really didn't know what to expect, to tell you the truth. The first time I came, I thought it was going to be a house, you know, with the sick person.
We just got these pictures of the graduation.
But it wasn't at all like that. At the beginning, Carl was 3 when I started. I used to read to him. I played blocks with him. Even if you were only 4 years old. I think I read this in your newspaper. Yes, he's very loving and affectionate towards me, which means a lot to me.
I are to get their 18 upon.
Did you write that poem?
Yeah. If
you didn't tell me about that. May I read it?
Experience for me to talk to her about her life.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Birds will come and eat the sunflowers, and if they're... One way that Florence has helped us with all of these things is that she embraces Carl and loves him as he is.
Oh, there are quite a few radishes.
Many radishes.
Yeah.
In the program, there are many, many volunteers who have raised children, they've raised grandchildren, and here they are again, you know, taking care of children.
That's enough to feed all of us. Wow.
Carl and Florence have such a good relationship, and my heart sings, and I just love it.
We've all benefited from this experience. I think I've gotten more than I give.
Intergenerational programs are for everyone who has the capacity to love and to give. At shared sites, such as the Mount Kisco Daycare Center, child and adult daycare programs bring frail older adults and young children together every day to learn, teach, play, and most importantly, to care for one another in a facility built specifically for intergenerational experiences.
We feel very strongly that children and seniors learn and care for each other and build relationships. Many of the senior participants that come to the community every day are living alone, so I think they experience some depression and some isolation. By having them come here, obviously they're stimulated by their peers, but they also have the opportunity to see the laughter, the love, and the fun of having young children around them. From a child's perspective, they really get one-on-one attention.
And you walk slower. I'm lucky to be here. The children, they love you, they love you. Thank you.
Oh, that's security.
Hello, my baby. Oh, I had the baby today.
See, Grandma?
She was so sweet. And she wanted her bottle. I gave it to her.
When the children know we're going to visit the seniors, they are so excited. You can't hold them back. They run into the room. And some of these children don't see their grandparents on a regular basis. So for them, these are surrogate grandparents. Gives them opportunities to build their self-esteem, to increase their language development, to increase their social skills, to be tolerant of older people, the differences in their abilities.
The seniors change a lot because when I see the kids, they're much calmer. They forget the aches and the pains. It's all love and affection for the kids.
My mother-in-law was about 95 years old, and it was obvious to my wife and myself she needed some kind of help. We knew from past experience that what she was likely to do is to sit and stare out the window. We had to find something that she could do during the day. She is a wonderful grandmother, a wonderful great-grandmother, and likes nothing better to get little children at her side and talk to them. It stimulates her. It gives her the juices of life.
Wait till you see. Look what just came out of the oven.
They come in, we dance with them, their eyes open, because they know they're going to have an enjoyment with us. It's environment, it's healthy, and it's good for us, and it's good for the children too. And your heart goes out for children. You know, your heart goes out for children.
These 5 programs provide a glimpse of the many ways intergenerational approaches can improve the quality of life for all ages and make communities good places for growing up and growing older.